Hello. In this video, I'm going to show you how to customize formatting using Housatonic's Project Plan 365 to better suit your visualization needs.
To better highlight certain tasks or phases during the execution of the project, Project Plan 365 gives us the option to apply font styling to different tasks or change the default bar formats in the Gantt chart. So in this example, we'll continue with our commercial construction project, and we'll present how to change and format the text in the left table of the Gantt chart. So to do this, we're going to use a button called Text Styles under the Format menu. Text Styles allows you to customize the text from the Gantt chart view. We can select categories of tasks that you may want to format to quickly identify specific tasks. Using the Text Style dialog, we can choose to edit some categories such as critical tasks, non-critical tasks, milestones, or summary tasks. And so for this example, let's say we want to highlight our milestone tasks. We'll go ahead and select that item to change. And let's say we want to make the font color red, and we want to highlight this background as yellow. We'll go ahead and select those options. And let's go ahead and make the font a little bit bigger here. When we click OK, you can see our milestones. They stand out quite a bit in this Gantt chart view. Let's say we also want to highlight some of our summary tasks. We'll go ahead and in that Text Styles Format menu, select our summary tasks. Let's make them blue, and let's make them bold, and let's go ahead and make them 12 point. You can see when I click OK, that makes our summary tasks also stand out in a different way. Now in addition, we can also select and change individual cells. For example here, we want to highlight our duration and work and start and end times. We can go ahead and select those individual cells, but in this case we're going to use the font button. You can see I've already done some adjusting here, but just to prove the point here, let's make it a little bit bigger and hit OK. Alright, in addition, we can also select multiple rows to make adjustments using the font button. Let's go ahead and make this a very bright red. Alright. Now let's go ahead and show you how to change a background color. So we'll select rows 7, 8, and 9. And from the font, we'll just change the background here. Something funky, like magenta. Alright, you can see we make those meetings stand out. So now, our 3 tasks under the recurring tasks are highlighted with a different background color. So far, we've only customized the appearance of the text from the left side of the table, and I want to show you how you can customize the display of the taskbars in the right panel of the Gantt chart. Customizing the bars on a Gantt chart view is often the first thing a project manager does to create clarity in a project and to spot problem areas quickly. So not only can you change the appearance of a bar, but you can also change the text around it. So for this, we use 2 options. And in the Format menu, we'll select either bar styles or bar. As well, we also have some predefined bar styles here located in a separate group. So first, I'll show you how to use some of the preset styles. And in the bar styles group here, you can scroll up and down to see a gallery of predefined styles. Now, using this option, we can easily change Gantt bar quickly by choosing among some of the predefined options. Let's just select a couple here and see what happens. With a single click here, we can apply a predefined style. Now let's have a look at the bar styles option under the Format menu. From here, we can change the style for a whole category of bars. It's sort of analogous to the text styles option that we used to format the text of certain types of tasks. So as you may notice, you'll see here we've listed all sorts of bars you might see in the right side of a Gantt chart, such as bars for regular tasks, milestones, summaries, project summary tasks. And using the bar styles option, you can format a particular type of task, and this style will be applied to all the taskbars of this type instead of having to go through each one. Now, the text in the Show for Task column specifies the type of task for which this style should be applied. The row column tells you which row the style to begin applying, and you can use the From and To column to choose when the style should start and end being applied to your right chart. Also, next to each type of bar, you may see a preview of its current appearance in the right Gantt chart. Let's suppose we want to customize the appearance of our summary task bars. So let's go ahead and select Summary. You can see at the bottom of this dialog we have two tab controls, Bar Shape and Bar Text. In the Bar tab, I can specify how to start, middle, and end section of the bar will look by indicating the shape, type, and color. Let's change how the middle part of this bar is going to look. So let's go ahead and adjust this shade of violet here. We'll make it more of a purple. And you see it's already selected a thick bar. We'll make it a little bit thicker here. Yeah. And for the start section, we're going to choose a star here as the start shape. And in the end, let's select an arrow. Now let's select the Bar Text tab. From here we can specify at which position, left, right, or inside, in relation to the bar, we can display certain information. Any of the fields available can be added to the table and also available to be added to the right, left, or inside of a bar. This allows for richer communication of schedules. The text at the moment, you see I've pre-filled cost and name here. So as you can see, those bars have adjusted. There's an arrow at the end. The cost is at the beginning of the bar. There's a star. And we have that thicker purple bar. Now let's suppose we want to call attention to the bars and milestone tasks in the Gantt chart. For this, we'll use the same bar styles option. And we're going to change the shape and color of some milestones here. So in the Bar Shape tab, let's choose red as a start color. And for the shape, let's leave it as a circle. And once we press OK here, we should see that our milestone tasks are indicated here as red circles. So let's go ahead and format bars for progress lines that indicate percent complete of a task. These are meant to display the progress a task has with a thin line inside a taskbar. So from within the Bar Styles dialog, let's move to the end of the list where we're going to find progress. Alright, and for the color, let's go ahead and change this to green. Now for that adjustment, you'll notice that there's not really a lot of difference in our Gantt chart since we haven't entered any progress for our tasks. We'll talk about that in a subsequent video. Another option useful for formatting taskbars in a Gantt chart is bar. And you can see it here next to the Bar Styles option. Using the bar option, we can format an individual bar corresponding to the selected task on the right side of the Gantt chart. This is especially useful for highlighting key tasks. Unlike the Bar Styles option, it helps you make view-wide changes to all bars in the Gantt chart view, the bar option applies format to the specific task. And keep in mind that individual bar formatting overrides the Gantt chart formatting for a particular category of tasks. So let's suppose that we want to format a bar for the receive, notice, and proceed task. We'll select this task and press on the bar option from the format menu. Under the bar shape tab, you can see here we've changed our bar to green, and we've added some special markers here at the start and end in orange to make this task stick out a little bit. Under the bar text, we've made some adjustments to add work to the left side of the bar and resource names to the right. So once I remove this dialog, you can see here our bar stands out quite a bit. It's quite different. It shows our work hours and our resource name here in the green bar. So as another example, we can focus on the task called Pour Columns and Piers. We can also change its look and feel by double-clicking on the bar in the Gantt chart view. You see here this brings up the Format Bar dialog. We've also made some adjustments to this bar, changing its color and its pattern, and also adding some different text to the left and right of it to make it stand out in our Gantt chart. Also notice here how the taskbar looks when we add a deadline, making it more easier to spot the green indicator for a deadline when it's placed inside the taskbar. Let's say we also want to emphasize a task called Paint Walls and Woodwork. This one has a duration of 1 month. So let's go ahead and double click this bar to bring up the format options. And from here you see we've made an adjustment to make the color orange. We've changed the pattern. We've also changed the size of the bar a little bit. And we're going to add some information to this bar, including our start and our resource names. Now, all the formatting we've applied so far to the left table and to the right panel will be reflected on the printout when we print this view. So, for instance, we can click on File here, and when I select Print, and for a test here, we'll go ahead and we'll create a PDF in landscape here. And when I preview it here, you see we have our colors.
This concludes our video covering formatting for Housatonics Project Plan 365. Thanks for watching.